Alright, I'd like to go through our course policy statement. Now, first of all, please do read this document carefully and let me know if you have any questions. This is the rule guideline for our class that I'll have to follow the entire semester. So no matter who you are, these are the rules that I'll follow for our class. At the beginning, you've got the basic information you need to contact me. Keep in mind that one of the benefits of taking an MSCC online class, a web class, is that you can reach your instructors pretty easily. They will be Motlow teachers, unlike RODP. But anyway, if you need to meet with me, feel free to do so by either coming by during office hours, which I have posted here. These are times I'll be in my office. You can come sit down and talk to me if you need to. You can also call me. I tell you the best way to get a hold of me quickly is by emailing me using your D2L account. I check that multiple times every day, so if you need a quick response, I'd say email is the best way to go. Now, our textbook information's here. We will use the Norton Anthology. If you look at the coursework outline, you see I'm not lying to you. Little Brown Handbook, this is more of a supplemental book. Of course, your major assignments and homework will need to be grammatically sound, so if you need to polish up those grammar skills, Little Brown Handbook will be where to do that. Late papers, I do want to go ahead and repeat myself. I said in the other video about using Microsoft Word for all of your homework documents and major papers. So please don't forget, use Microsoft Word. Other formats won't be accepted. But late papers, it's a pretty simple policy. I don't accept them unless you've contacted me well in advance to set something up. So if you know that you've just got something in your life going on to where you won't get something in on time, the quicker you let me know, the more time I have to work with you, the better it'll be. Technological error. One thing that you'll find in here, I may have some PowerPoints that contain embedded videos. If you have any trouble viewing those videos for any reason, follow the instructions here. It may be just the security features of your computer that you're using, maybe not allowing the video to play, or it could be a different version of PowerPoint, but I think I have a way around that problem if you encounter it. And if it's still a problem, just let me know. You can always also just use a Motlow computer because the PowerPoints work no problem on the Motlow computers. This is a big one. Save assignments in 2 places at least, such as a flash drive and a hard drive. And I've got an announcement on the news feed about another save option you may want to look at. Office hours. Keep in mind that if you ever want to talk about assignments that you're working on, assignments that you've already done, questions about the class, questions about anything like that, come on by during office hours. Now this is an important little section. This is a breakdown of all the grades that we're going to do this semester. We've got a total of 900 points, and I'll come back to that in just a moment, but we've got here 10 homework assignments worth 10 homework assignments worth 20 points apiece for a total of 200 points. We have 10 quizzes worth 10 points apiece. Participation, notice that's quite a lot of points. It's 200 points. Participation is going to be basically you doing discussion board entries. So stay on top of that. That should be, by the end of the semester, no reason that should not be a 200 out of 200 for everyone. Our midterm and final are both worth 150 points, and then we'll also have an essay in here worth 100 points. Now the 900, that this adds up to, basically this number means you have a little bit of wiggle room if you have a quiz that doesn't go so well one week, or if you have a homework assignment that you just didn't get in for one reason or another. Keep in mind, as long as this is not habitual, then you can take a couple of small hits like that and your grade will be just fine. 900 points is a pretty deep point pool, but if things start to become habitual, or if you really start to slack in participation, that may be hard to recover from. So homework here is described. Check the Dropbox each week to see what the new homework assignment is. Also check the coursework outline. It'll tell you every week we have a homework due. Quizzes, same thing. Check the coursework outline, check the news feed. Couple things just to remember: you need to use the lockdown browser for quizzes and watch that time window. You should be able to see the time information before you start the quiz, but just make sure that you don't go any longer than you have, because if you run out of time, it just automatically submits whatever you put in, and if that's nothing, of course that's what you'll submit. Participation. Uh, I've already talked about this in the other video, but again, basically you're responsible every week for a well thought question and at least one response to a classmate's question, one of my questions, or our responses that we put up on the board. I really like participation to spark with your ideas. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Every semester I learn things about text that I've never noticed. And we're talking about text here that I've read several times. So, I really look forward to seeing what I'll learn this semester from our discussion boards. This will be really your forum to communicate with not only me, but your fellow classmates and help us out as a community. Smart thinking, just read that. Student expectations basically boil down to please be respectful. And if you're being respectful, you really don't have anything to worry about. Plagiarism is very easy. If I catch it, then you fail the course. Content advisory. A lot of the stuff we're reading in here, it's very old stuff, but doesn't mean that it's necessarily simple. It doesn't mean that we've got a lot of adult themes in here, basically. We've got violence, sexuality, language, things like that. So just keep that in mind, that even though we'll cover mature material, we will be mature while we discuss it. You've got a great dispute policy here you can take a look at. Disability service here is also described. So that's the basic spiel of the course policy sheet. I really can't emphasize, don't forget about these rules as the semester goes by. I've had students in the past who will read the course policy sheet at the beginning of the semester and then just kind of forget about it. And they may violate the course policy sheet later on in the semester. Keep in mind, these are the rules that I will follow, no matter what, no matter who you are. So please make sure you're aware of them. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.